done it. Okay, started the recording. Okay, fine, 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 fine. Let's come. Actually, I am able to see very less answers from all of you, and that too are very A, B, C, continuously different answers. Okay, fine. Let's come to the question. We'll try to see it. Okay, what will be the output of the pseudocode? That is the question. Fine, let's proceed. N value, integer n, set n equal to 0. So always do remember this correct too. Okay. See guys, one small thing that is whenever you see such kind of question, always try to find out the correct way. See, you can see set n equal to 0. Sometime now you'll be able to see set n equal to 0. Sometime you'll be able to see assign n equal to 0. Sometime you'll be able to see store n equal to 0. So pseudo codes are completely like how you think that way you can write down the pseudo code. It's a word form of the logic. Okay. So set n equal to 0, n has been set to 0, perfect. B is a variable. Now we are running a loop. Each n from 0 to 6. Initially the n value will be 0. That's done. Now we'll try to do n equal to n plus 2. So now n will be 2 now. Don't forget, n is a single variable. Okay. Initially n was 0. Now n is 2. Okay. Now I'm trying to check if n equal to 5. Is my n is 2? Is it equal to 5? So now see the indentation also. This if is inside this print is inside the if. Correct. This if is inside the if, but if condition is false, as the if is false, I will come outside the if. Once I came outside the if, I got encountered with the line number 7, which is saying jump out of the loop. Later part of the loop will not be executed. I will jump out of the loop. When I jumped out of the loop, I have to print the n. N is 2s for now. So it will print option number B. Many of you have said it already, but many are going with option number C and A also. See, once you got that you have to jump out of the loop, later part of the loop, will it be executed? Yes or no? Tell me. Who are saying the B, they are correct, but they are very less in number, those who said B as a correct answer. Did you get my point what I said? N value is 0. Okay. Now you came down. N equal to 2. N plus 2. 0 plus 2. I checked the if condition. If condition was not true. If condition was not true, so hello world will not be printed. I'll come out of the if. Once I came out of the if, I was able to see the statement as jump out of the loop. So I'll quickly jump out of the loop. Basically, jumping out of the loop means we have to stop the loop. Once I came out of the loop, can I went back to the loop once again? No. And jump out of the loop. If is not a loop, guys. If you are thinking that it says if will be ended, that is wrong. I would have said end if. If is not a loop. Jump out of the loop means whatever loop is there. Loop are for, while, do while. If, else, and else if, those are not part of the loop. If, else, single if else are not the loops. I'll come out and print then. Is it clear? Are we understanding it? Yes, no, I want to see. Okay. Anyone, any issues, you can put it up here. Okay, we'll proceed for the next question now. So, okay, one small thing from my side, whenever you see any of the question, always do remember. See, if Ayush is asking, if we don't jump out of the loop, then what will happen? Tell me guys, if we don't jump out of the loop, suppose this statement is not there. For example, this statement is not there. Then what will happen? Firstly, I will come here, n equal to 0. Then n equal to 2 it will become. I try to check 2 equal. Suppose this statement is not there. Jump out of the loop is not there. Then 2 equal to 5, condition false. If it false now, then I will go back to the loop. And now when I'm going back to the loop, this is also a nice question. Actually, you'll see a question like this. Now, when I will go back, tell me guys, what is the value of n here? Will it be 1? Will it be 1? No, it will be 2. Earlier n was 0. The same variable is loop variable. Same variable is getting updated also. Now n is 2. You will come inside. Now your n will become 2 plus 2, 4. You will try to check 4 equal to 5. No, 4 is not equal to 5. Go back to the loop once again. Now n is what? 4. See, n is 4. You will come inside. Then n equal to 4 plus 2, 6. So it will be 6 here. Now you'll try to check 6 equal to 5. No, it is not. You will go back. Once you went, now you found n equal to 6. Can you proceed later? Can we go ahead later? N equal to 6 is there. We can run until 6, na? Yes. So if n equal to 6, perfect. Then go inside. Then n equal to 6 plus 2, 8. Then now you will try to check. N equal to 6 is there. When n equal to 6, 8, then n plus 2 is equal to 8. You will try to check 8 equal to 5. No, if it is not, go ahead. Now your n is 8. When n is 8, can you run inside the loop? No. So what will be the value of n printed at the end? 8 will be printed. So that's how it is working. Always, and this is one of the most important thing which you have to remember. No, not in infinite loop. Prakash, not in infinite loop. 8 will be printed. Are you getting my point? I have traced it also. Suppose jump out of the loop is not there. Then n was 0 first time, then n is 4, then n is 2, then n is 4, then n is 8. But n is 6. When n is 6, inside n value is getting updated to 8. Is this thought also clear? It's to all of you. Around 750 students are here in the session. I'm asking to all of you, if any point you are not able to understand, don't forget to put your queries here. We are not here to waste our time. Okay? Yes. Can I proceed for the next question now? If I have to go fast, you can put it up. If I have to go slow, you can tell it to me. Only concern of mine is you have to be able to understand the question. Okay? Now, let's go ahead to the next one. Here is the next question. Try to tell me the correct answer for this. Yes, here is the next question. Try to tell me the correct answer for this one. No, actually, no one is waiting. Now I have admitted all of them. Yes, I have admitted all of them. Now I can see no one is there in the waiting room. Okay, okay, okay. Very nice, very nice. Yes, okay. Let's see. Yes. See. Here, if you guys can notice, we are using a do while loop, correct? We are using a do while loop over here, which is very rare. Generally, if you guys remember, we don't use it in the codes also, correct? We don't use do while loop in the codes also. That is the reason you'll be able to see these kind of things will be executed at least once, even if the condition is not satisfied. Yes, you can read the note also down. That is the rule of the do while loop. So a is 10. We will come here. This they are naming it as, and one more small thing, guys. See, at the end you can see now, go to line number 3 they have written, but they have given the line number 3 tag to line number 4 here. So for all of you, just don't get confused if such kind of statements are there in any other question. From here, you can learn so many things, right? So line number 3 is line number 4. If whenever we are in the flow now here, line number 3 will not affect us because that is do only. But in other cases now, it might affect us to get the wrong answer, right? So just do take care of the like comments which they have given. Done. A equal to 10. Then we are trying to check, is it equal to 15? No, that's wrong. If the if condition is wrong, then I have to come out and I have to print the value of A. So I will print 10 here. Correct? After printing the 10, it will be incremented by 1. A will become 11. When A is 11, I'll try to check the while. 11 less than 20. Yes, I'll go back. Once I'm going back, I'll check 11 equal to 15. So basically, just try to understand the flow. You don't need to trace until the 20. Just understand how is it happening. Okay. So now later what will be there? So after this, what happened? 11 equal to 15. No, it's not. 11 also will be printed. Then next 12 also will be printed. Then 13 also will be printed and 14 also will be printed. Until that, there's no issue. And this condition also will be true. 11, 12, 13, 14, all are less than 20. So that is one. Done. This is also fine. Now, whenever 11 will become like A will become 15, I will check the condition. So now at that time it will be 15 equal to 15. Some queries are there. No, no query. So 15 equal to 15, condition true. If the if condition is true, I will go inside the if. If I'm going inside the if, now my A will become 16. When A became 16, then go to line number 3. After incrementing the A to 16, I have to go to line. Basically, you should remember for 15, I'm not coming to this line number 8, right? I'll go back. Once I went back, then 16, then 16 equal to 15. Condition false. If condition false, end if, then I'll come out and I will print the statement 16. So that's how it is happening. Correct answer for the question is option number A. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 will not be printed. Then 16, 17, 18 and 19. Here in the option number C, if you can notice 17 is missing, but 17 will be printed. Any other thing? Any other thing which I have to say? Accepted. Is it fine? Everyone is understanding it? Okay, perfect. Option number A is correct. Few of you were telling the option number C, B also. So I hope those who were telling the wrong answer, for them the idea is clear. Yes, perfect. Now we'll proceed for the next question. Okay. Uh, just hold on. I'm just putting the next slide and we will try to solve the question. And for the next class, I'm expecting all of you to come up with the revision of data structures. Okay. So come up with the revision of data structure so that all of us can do the pseudo codes regarding data structures also. Basic idea you should be having. Remaining things I'll take care of. Yes, here is the question. Do read it. Yes, whoever is waiting now, meanwhile, whenever I'm getting the time, I'm just admitting them. You guys need not to be worried. Whenever I'm getting the time from the session, like when I'm explaining at that time, it's not possible. But meanwhile, I'll just admit all of you. Okay. Yeah. Do read the question. Tell me the correct answer. Do read it. Do read all the options properly. Okay. 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 Perfect. Fine, fine, fine. Okay. Let's let's come to the question and try to see it. Yeah. So start, read n. So we will take the input for n. So if we are asking for the input, then have we given with which of the following pseudocode? Okay. Then if it's been done. So any value of n, see, read n they are taking, correct? When we are seeing the read n, now we have to try to see in the top line. Have they given any value for that? No, they have not given. Means you can take any value from your own side, right? Okay. Then I'm running the loop k equal to 1 to n. Then this line is there. Every statement will read the output also to print the maximum number from 1 to n, which is not divisible by 7, to print all the integer from 1 to n, to print all the integer 1 to n, omitting. Okay. Let's take the n to be 10. Okay. Suppose the n is 10. Any input you can take, any simple input you can take, whatever you can trace it, trace properly. Okay. I'll run the loop 1 to 10. Now k will be started from 1. Done. Now I'm trying to find out 1 mod 7. So when I'll try to do 1 mod 7, what will be the value, guys? What is 1 mod 7? What is 1 mod 7? That is 1 only. Correct. So reminder we get, right? So R will be 1. Okay. Now I'll try to check. 1 not equal to 0. Yes, 1 is not equal to 0. So we will print the k value. So k was what? 1. So we will print 1. Done. Now similarly we'll proceed for 2. 2 mod 7 also will be 2. Now we'll try to check. Is 2 not equal to 0? Yes, 2 is not equal to 0. Then print the k. 2 also will be printed. Similarly, 3, 4, 5. Until this point now, like when you will be doing 5 mod 7, it will be 5. 5 is not equal to 0. So you will keep on printing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For 6 also it is fine. It will print 6 also. Now when the k value will be 7 and n is 10. So you can run the loop until 10, right? When the k value will be 7, what will happen here is you will come down, you will try to see. So you will do here as 10 mod 7 mod 7. K is 7. 7 mod 7. R value will be 0. Reminder is 0. Completely divisible it is. So when R is, now you are trying to check R not equal to 0. Condition false. So when this condition is false now, if is false. When the if is false, you will not be printing the K. And you will come out, you will execute the loop. So basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 will not be printed. 8, 9 and 10, these value will be printed. Okay, so these values will be printed, but 7 will not be printed. Now you have to try to find out the correct option to print the maximum number from 1 to n, which is not divisible by 7. So if you will read this statement, to print all the integer from 1 to n, those are divisible by 7. That is wrong. Divisible by 7 is not getting printed. So C is wrong. Now we'll see for B also. See the D. To print all integer from 1 to n, omitting those which are divisible by 7. So which one seems correct? A or D? To print maximum number. Am I printing the maximum number? Read the statement properly. To print the maximum number from 1 to n. So it is saying that whatever is maximum among 1 to n, which is not divisible by 10, we are printing. And last one is saying to print all integer from 1 to n, omitting those which are divisible by 7. So I'm omitting the number which is divisible by 7 and remaining all I'm printing. Correct answer for the question is option number D, not option number A. Yes, D is correct. A lot many of you have said me the answer to be A, but I hope your thought process is clear now. Many, like every one of us were telling us the answer to be A, but A is not the right one. Read the statement properly. Question is very easy, but you have to read the statement properly. That is must. Is it fine to everyone? Are we understanding it? No issues are here. Okay. So correct answer is option number D. So in some places you will be troubled for statement also, whether you are reading it properly or not. Correct answer is option D. If any issue is there, you can put up your concern here in the chat box. Okay, I'll explain it once again. Just tell me, Anil, just tell me, did you get it is printing the number which are not divisible by 7? Is that point clear? With one student, there is a concern. Just hold on it. I'll not take much time. I'll just revise it quickly. Suppose n is equal to 10 is there. We'll start from 1. Now we'll try to find out 1 mod 7. It will be equal to 1. Now I'll try to check whether this mod value is not equal to 0. Yes. Remainder is not 0 means the number is completely divisible. If the number is completely divisible, then you have to print. If the number is not completely divisible by 7, then you have to print that number. It will print 1. Now you'll proceed for the loop k. K will be 2. When it is 2, you will try to check 2 mod 7. 2 mod 7 will be 2. I hope everyone is understanding this part. Let's see it. When you are trying to divide the 2 by 7, 0 times it will be divisible. And when it is divisible 0 times, quotient is 0, remainder is 2. So that's what mod gives us the remainder. 2 is also not equal to 0. So it will print 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 because these numbers are not divisible by 7. So they will not be giving me the remainder to be 0. Once you will get 7 here, then just check. 7 mod 7 equal to 0 it will be. If it is equal to 0, when I came to if condition, I'll check. R is 0. I'm telling 0 not equal to 0. Condition false. If condition false, if the if is false, print will not be executed. So 7 will not be printed. K plus plus 8. So basically except 7, all the numbers it is printing until n, right? Now I have to try to find out the correct answer. It says to print the maximum number from 1 to n which is not divisible by 7. Statement is not appropriate actually. If you read it properly, to print the maximum number from 1 to n. So maximum number from 1 to n will be only 10. Are we printing only 10? No. So that's why the first one is wrong. Now, if you read the last one, to print all integer from 1 to n, omitting. Omitting means we are eliminating. Eliminating the integer which are divisible by 7. So yes, D goes more appropriate as compared to A. Is it clear now, Anil? Can I proceed for the next question now? Okay, perfect, perfect. If any other issue is there regarding any of the question, you are free to ask your query. I'll just try to answer them here. Actually, this is the question now. You'll be able to see always in one or the other form. Okay, you'll always try to see in one or the other form. See the same question it is. Actually, if there are 4-5 sets now, whatever question I'm taking for today, all the question like till now, whatever I have taken, all the question are from the company name Capgemini. Okay, so these are from Capgemini, and in the Capgemini, it will be happening as they will give different set. Like one student will get set number A. So one more small thing, as you guys are badly habituated to do A, B, C, D, someone will give you the list. First is A, second is B, third is D. Don't do it in any of the companies. Question will be in shuffled manner. Okay. So this was the question for the other set. Answer, you already know it now. I'll not be explaining. I have already explained it once. Perfect. Yes. Correct. 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 Still some are saying wrong. How come? How come option D, Shiva? How come option D? Explain me, please. Correct. Right. It is option number C. Now you already remember set str equal to, right. Set str equal to pqrstu. Whatever the string has been given, length of the string will be total length of the character. Here also it is 11. Now I have set the fourth index to now. So it will store PQRS. This is 0 index, first index, second index, third index. Then next index I'll store as, fourth index I'm storing as null. Remaining will be same. T, U, V, X, V, W, everything will be same, right? So now when I'm trying to find out the length of the string, you already remember, whenever we are getting encountered with the null character, later part will not be counted. So length of the string will be 4. So that's what is the correct answer. Option number C is right. Yes, option number C is right. Can I proceed for the next one now? Can I proceed for the next one now? Correct answer is option number C. Yes. Okay. So whoever was saying the D, I hope you understood your mistake. 1 second. I'm just coming to this question. Okay. Anyone can answer for this one? Few data structure questions are here. So I'll just go for it whenever I have said it. But let me tell you. Let's just see. What do you guys remember? Yes, that's correct. So do remember, we always for recursion, we use stack data structure. Let me tell it to you why. Whenever we are using the stack data structure now, whatever whatever function we are calling, that will be kept on top. So it becomes easy to take the value and store the value. Whatever you have stored at the end, that will be taken out first. So for recursion, always we use stack data structure. That is stack. Just do remember it. Yes, right. So for recursion, always we use. That is why we say that using recursion, it takes less time. So only reason is priority element will be kept on the top of the stack. Stack we use. That's right. Like there are more questions. First, you guys revise the DS properly. Then I will give you one class completely on DS regarding questions. Yes, see it. Try to give me the answer. The next question. Yes. I can see very less answer. D. Okay. Others, do calculate it, please. Do calculate it. Yes. My God, I can see A, B, C. Anyone with option number D? Ah, D is also there. Now I can see A, B, C, D all. How is it possible? Do it properly, everyone. Don't do this way. Oh, read the question. How many times A will be printed? And let me put one point here, guys. You guys make a lot many mistakes because you don't read the question properly. That is also one of the things. How many times A will be printed? That is the question. Okay. And here we have nested loop. That is also one thing. Okay. If you guys remember, okay, let it be. So I'll just tell what I was about to. So here we have the nested loop. I and j are there. I is starting from 0. When I is starting from 0, j is also starting from 0. I'll check the if condition. Just do remember, j is the inner loop. I is the outer loop. Okay? Yes. Just see it. Fine. We'll check who is telling the right or who is telling the wrong answer. If condition, if is 0, 0 greater than 1. Is the condition true? No, condition is false. So if condition is false, if the if condition is false, in that case, what I have to do? I have to, if condition will be false simply. If the if condition is false, I will come out. And once I will come out, I is 0 everywhere. When j will be 1, at that time also I will be 0. When j will be 2, at that time also I will be 0. J loop we will complete till the time condition is not false. So when I is 0, j loop is running until 3, 0 to 3. But every time my if condition is false only because I is 0. Then whenever my j loop will be false, I will end the j loop. I'll come out and I'll print the value of, I'll print A. So A got printed once. Correct? J loop we have completed 0 to 3. I was 0. Is it clear, guys? Are we understanding it? It's not done yet. I'll just tell you the later part. But you have to remember, for one value of I, j loop will be running until 3, 0 to 3. Done. Next time, I will be 1. When I was 0, A got printed once. When I will be 1. When the I is 1, what we have to do? When the I is 1, again j will be starting from 0. I'll check the condition of if. When I'm checking the condition of if 1 greater than 1, no, it is false. I will be 1, 2 or 0, 1, 2 or 3. 1 greater than 1 will always be false. Once you are done with the j loop, come out, print the A and then go back to the next I loop. I will be 2 this time. Is it clear for everyone? Whenever you get stuck now, do tell me that ma'am, we are not understanding. Do repeat it. Quickly just put up your concern in the sorry, huh? I'm just showing it. Actually, I was not able to see your messages in the chat box. So that's why I have to bring it back. Now, come again. Now I will be, I is 2, j is starting from 0. I'll check the if condition. When I'm checking the if condition, 2 greater than 1. This if condition is true now. So when this if condition is true, it's saying jump out of the loop. Always remember, one time say it, jump out of, see there are two loops. So can we say jump out of the loop means we jump out of both the loops? No, jump out of the loop means in whichever scope this jump out of the loop statement is coming up, from there we have to jump. See, it is similar as break statement, if you guys remember. So what we have to do, jump out of the loop. So I will jump out of the j loop. I will jump out of the j loop. So after jumping out of j loop, I got encountered with A. Now again A will be printed. If done, I will proceed I equal to 3. Tell me, is this thing clear to all? What I said just now? I equal to 2 is there. J is 0. When I came in, I'm checking I greater than 1. I is 2. 2 is greater than 1. Yes, it is true. If it is true, then jump out of the loop I have to do. Jump out of which loop? Jump out of inner loop. So I will jump out of the inner loop. When I jumped, I got encountered with print statement, so I'm printing A over here. Then I equal to 3. J again will be started with 0. Again, I will see the if condition 3 greater than 1. It is true. If 3 greater than 1 is true, then I have to jump out of the loop. If I'm jumping out of the loop, I'll come out. So when I is 2, na, J loop is running for 0 only. When I equal to 3, J is running for 0 only. I'll come out, I'll print A. Then I equal to 4. When I equal to 4 is there, then J equal to 0 it will start from. You'll check the if condition. When you are checking the if condition, it is 4 greater than 1. 4 greater than 1, again condition true. Jump out of the loop. When you jump out of the loop, again you have to print A. So you will print the A. Next time, I equal to 5, can we execute? No, because we have to run the loop until 4 only. So basically it will be printing A 5 times. Option number D. Whoever was telling A, C, B, are they clear with the thoughts? Correct answer is option number D, 5 times. It's saying na 0 to 4. So you have to execute until 4. Yes, do tell me everyone. Do tell me everyone. Anything do I have to repeat? Anything which is not clear? Okay, perfect. It's to all of you. If it is not clear, even for single student, I'm ready to explain it once again. But just don't be in a stage where you are just wasting your time. See the question, tell me the answer. Can I go ahead to the next one? Can I proceed for the next question, everyone? Okay, perfect. If we have to go slow or if we have to go fast, you can tell it. If I missed explain, Sumant is saying explain. Okay, Sumant, I'll explain it. Uh, Meanwhile, do solve this question. Everyone, do solve the question. Sumant, I'll remember that question. You just be at the end of the session for 5 minutes. I'll explain it. Okay? Whatever question you are having the query. Yes. From I equal to 2. Okay, Sumant, I'll explain it. Okay? I'll remember that question. I'll explain it at the end. Fine. Anyone else who is having the trouble? I can see only one message. So that's why if I have 4 or 5 messages, I'll explain it now itself. How about others? Is that question clear? Anyone who did not get it can text it here. Explain again, explain again. Okay. So others, can we do it as take the screenshot of the current question and try it out? Yes, I'm explaining it again. Don't worry. Yes, I'm explaining it. No worries. I'm explaining it. Others, do take the screenshot of this question, try it out. Okay. I'm just switching back to the previous one because many students are having doubt in that. Take the screenshot, please, and try it out. Oh, fine. Perfect. Let's go back to the previous one. So, whoever had the doubt, let's start it from the starting so that you can reconnect it. If I'm not wrong, mostly you will be having the doubt in the part this I equal to 2 only. Tell me guys, is this part clear to everyone? I equal to 0 is there. J loop will be started from 0 to 3. We'll check the if condition. If is false. If the if condition is false, we will come out and go back to the next one. J is 1. When J is 1, then also the I is 0. So we run the complete J loop. After running the complete J loop, we came out, we printed A. Then we went back to I plus plus. I equal to 1. J again will be started with 0. When J is 0, then you are trying to check. I is 1, na? 1 greater than 1? No. J is condition false. Next time J loop 1. J is 1, but I is 1 only. 1 greater than 1, condition false. J is 2. I is still 1, condition false. J is 3, I is 1. So how the nested for loop work? When I equal to 0, J will be running from 0 to 3. When I equal to 1, J will be running 0 to 3. When I equal to 2, J will be running 0 to 3. Like that it works. Until this point, is everyone okay? 2 times it printed A. Is it clear, guys? Those who had the doubt, is it clear to them? Okay. See, if it's fine, now proceed for the next step. After this, I will be 2, correct? So when the I is 2, I'll just come back to that question, okay? I'll discuss it. Hold on. So I equal to 2 is there. When I equal to 2 is there, J will be started with 0. Now J is starting with 0. So I'll try to check the if condition. Now I'm checking the if condition. 2 greater than I greater than 1. 2 greater than 1 condition is true. If condition is true, then it is saying jump out of loop. So which loop I'll be jumping out? So I'll be jumping out of the J loop. I'll come out of J. Once I came here, end for this line number 7 is for J loop ending, right? So I will jump out of the J loop. Once I jump out of the J loop, I got print A. So it will print A here. Is it clear? Now J loop will not be executed. Once you came out of J loop, again you will not be going back to J. Now you will go back to I. So A got printed. Is this statement clear to all? Tell me, quickly. Just put up a message. Is it fine? I could have allowed you to unmute and speak also, but it create chaos. Now, next time, I will be 3. See, I equal to 3 is there. J loop will be started with 0 once again. I will try to check the condition of if. If is inside the J loop. 3 greater than 1. If 3 is greater than 1, see guys, if any of the step you get the doubt, do point me there itself. My chat box is open in front of me. I'll just quickly see it and respond that time itself. Okay. So if it is there, you can tell it. Now 3 greater than 1, condition is true. If it is true, then I have to jump out of the loop. Jumping out of the loop basically means jump out of J loop. I jumped out of J and I'll print the A. After printing the A, I have to go back to outer loop. Outer loop basically means I equal to 4. Then again J will be started with 0. Here, you will ask, ma'am, why we are not running J loop completely here? Why we were running here? Because here nowhere statement was jump out of the loop was getting executed. Because if was false now. If the if is false, jump out of the loop is not getting executed. But here, as my if condition is true, it's saying jump out of the loop. So J equal to 0 only it is running. J equal to 0. Again, 4 greater than 1. Condition is true. Jump out of the J loop. Jumping out of the J loop, it will print the A. After printing the A, I plus plus I will be 5. But I loop has to run until 4 only. So you will stop here. How many times it printed A? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times. So that's what is the right answer for the question. Yes, jump if loop or J loop. Why the value of J is always 0? Okay, I'll just respond to it, guys. There are question. You guys also do answer it. Jump out of the loop. Why we are jumping out of J loop only? Why we are not jumping out of I loop? Because see, and the question is why we are not jumping out of if loop. If is not a loop. I have already said in the previous question also. If is not a loop. Jump out of loop means you have to jump out of the loop which is given. See guys, don't get confused in this. I'll just put up loops are only 3: for, while, and do while. If is not a loop, only 3 loops are there. So whenever it said that jump out of the loop, you will not be jumping. It doesn't mean you have to jump out of only if. You have to jump out of the loop in whichever scopes inside that statement is written. So this, if I go for it here, What happened? If I'll go here, so jump out of the loop, in which loop inside this jump statement is? It is inside the J loop. So that's why it will jump outside the J loop. If is not a loop, if is not a loop. Is your doubt clear, Suman? I'll come to one more person is there. 5L6. Yes. Now I'll come to the next one. Why the value of J is always 0? See, I loop started with 0, correct? J loop will be starting with 0. Now, once you run the loop for the first time, here I will suggest one small thing to everyone. You have to remember the nested loop very properly, everyone. I'll just hold on, okay? I'll just make it clear, then only I'll proceed to the next question. I'm just opening a slide where I'll explain you the nested loop. It is must to be known actually. Just give me a second. I'm just opening a slide where I'm explaining you the nested loop first, and then I'll proceed for the remaining questions. One second only, okay? Just opening a slide where I will explain you the nested loop. And I have seen you guys telling the same. If is the if condition a loop, guys? Is if a loop? Is if a loop? No, it is not. There are two types of control statement: jumping and looping, branching and looping. So if is a branching control statement, it's not a looping control statement. I had a very good question actually for this. Yes, I got the question. I will show it to all of you. And yes, the slide is here. Sharing the screen. See the question, guys. See the question, everyone. You'll be able to see it. Yes, if is not a loop. Answer is correct. Here is a question. Do read it and let me know the correct answer to it. You should understand the nested loop properly, then only it will be helpful. And this is a topic now on which I get too much confusion. I don't know why, although it is very simple. Nested for loop, you have to remember properly. Very, very properly, I'll say. Yes, do let me know the answer of it. No confusion has to be there now. Sakit, right? Suvarna, correct. Jyotika, correct. Nitin, right. Sindhu, Chandana. Whoever are right, I'm just mentioning the 10. Now I got many answers, so I can say it. Those who are saying 10, they have the confusion in the nested loop. Now, if I talk about it, how it works, guys, x equal to 5 is there. While loop will be started with 1. Correct? Yes. Option A is correct here. Correct answer for the question is option number A. So y is equal to 1. Y equal to 1. You have to keep on checking the condition. Till the time y is less than or equal to x, we will keep on executing the while loop. 2. 2 is less than 5. Yes. 3. 3 is less than 5. So this while loop will keep on running. Y equal to 4. Y plus plus is there. Y equal to 4 is less than or equal to 5. Now it will be 5. 5 is less than or equal to 5. Condition true. When x is 5, while loop is running 5 times. Now, while loop done, you will go back to x loop. X equal to 4. X minus minus is there, na? X will be 4. When x is 4, 1 less than or equal to 4, 2 less than or equal to 4, 3 less than or equal to 4, 4 less than or equal to 4. So while loop will run 4 times. Now x will be 3. When x is 3, while loop 1 less than or equal to 3, 2 less than or equal to 3, 3 less than or equal to 3. It will run 3 times. Similarly, when x will be 2, while loop will run 2 times. When x is 1, while loop will run 1 time. So x has to run until 1 only. Correct? Now see, 5, 4, 9, 9, 3, 12 and 12, 3, 15. So total how many times the below loop is running up? 15 times. So for one value of x, inner loop runs till the time condition is true. Is this thought clear? Sum up the iterations. Yes, yes. We need to sum up the iterations of the inner loop for each value of x. Yes, correct. How many times it is asking now? That's why. Okay. How many times? So how many times? Yes, Harshasi. That only is the reason. So here 5 times it is running up. While loop is running 4 times when x is 4. X is 3, y is 3 times. X is 2, y will run 2 times, 1 and 2. X is 1, y will run 1 time. Is it clear to everyone? Are we understanding this question properly? Okay. How about those people who are asking, I think, who had the doubt in that question which I was explaining now? 5L6. Sumant, both of you. Are you fine with this? And here, you gave me answer for this one also wrong. Okay, perfect. So if it is clear now, then we can go back to the same question. So we can go back to the same. Hold on. Yeah, it's here. So I hope the doubt is clear now. I equal to j was 0. When j was 0, you check the if condition. When you check the if condition, na, you will jump out of the j loop. So j equal to 1 will not jump out of loop. So if you went out of the loop, basically loop ended. So if loop ended, will we be going for j equal to 1? No, na? Next time again we will start from 0. So that is why when I equal to 2 is there, as the if condition is becoming true, J1, 2, 3 will not be executed. Only one time J loop will be executed. Yes, fine. I hope it's clear for 5 and 6 also. You had the doubt why this is 0. Okay, done. Now the next question which I had given here, this one. So many of you have given the answer for this question. Those who had not given, they will listen it now. I will leave the class every time so that I have to keep on joining you guys. Okay, no issue. Come back, see it. Any other concern? Do I have to go slow? Do I have to go fast? Or anything is there? Do put it up in the chat box, direct message to me. No one will be able to read it. I'll consider it as a positive feedback and we'll go accordingly. Okay, so just do. Perfect. We'll continue this question. Okay. If any changes has to be made, do put it up, please. Output of the following code we have to try to find out, and when we are going for it, what we have to do, there is a text character type, text is there we are putting the values to be test string. Okay, so test string is there. If it is fine, then we have two more integers, a and c. Now there is one more character type variable ch. If character type variable ch is there, the value is t there. If we try to see the question, you'll be able to understand what it is doing basically. C equal to 0 is there, perfect. Now each a from 0 to length of the text. A will start from 0. Length of the text simply will be 4, then 4 and 2, 10. 10 is the length of the string. So 0 to 10, until that index it has to run. Now we will try to check it here. So if I'm trying to check it here, how we have to do? Text of A. Basically it will do text of 0. So text of 0 is it equal to t. Basically we are trying to find out the frequency of t. How many times t is present in the string. Correct. So whenever it will match, you have to increment the C value, count value. Now count will be 1. If the count is 1, end if, and then go back to the next. Similarly, complete string you will check how many times T is present. So T is present 3 times. So count will be 3 at the end, right? Count is 3. Now your for loop will be ended when you have run the complete length of the string. You will come out, you will try to check. What are you trying to check? See, this 0 is getting printed if not a single time the character is present. If the character is present for 1, 2, 3 times, then that count has to be printed. If C is greater than 0, so yes, count is 3. 3 is greater than 0, then print the C. So it will print 3, which is option number C. How many times T is present in a particular string, that we are trying to print here. Answer is 3. So actually, no. Actually, that point is wrong. As Vikas is saying, text n equal to null. CH will be compared to null also. No. Actually, what it is saying, you have to run until length of the text. So length of the text simply will be, as you remember, na, strlen. It gives the length of the. It will be giving you length of the string as 9. So however number of characters are there, it will run for those only. So when they are saying it now, length of the text is 10. That is correct. But you have to consider it logically also. If you will run it from 0 to 10, the 10th will be the null character. In that case, it will be not equal. If it is not equal, then I'll be comparing it now. Null character is equal to t. That is not there. So count will not be incremented. It will run until that part. Yes, it will be compared with that also. Yes, it prints 3. It will be compared with that also according to the logic which has been given here. Yeah, right. Proceed for the next. Here's the next question, guys. Do let me know the answer for it. Do I have to hold on the previous one? Then you can tell it to me. Do I have to hold on this one? Can I go for the next? Yes. Okay, perfect. Here's the next question. Try to do it. We will try to understand. Yes. If I forget in flow to hold, do let me know. I'll hold it there and you guys can have a note or anything, whatever you want, and then we will proceed for the next question. However you want, we'll do it accordingly. Second half, I'm planning first to start, like whenever we'll be starting after the break now, I'm planning to start it with code modification. You don't have to write down the code. You have to find out the error line, 1 line error, 2 line error, like that will be there. So we'll start with that so that you're not getting bored for the complete 4 hours only pseudocode. 1, 2 question will take, then again we'll come back to the pseudocode. Okay? Yeah. See it? Let me know the answer. You are already posting it? Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's perfect. Let me explain it. So y equal to 2 is there, z equal to 2 is there. Read the n they are saying. Have they given the value of n? 6 is there. Value of n is 6. So that has been already given to you. So n is 6 here. Then we will start x from 1 to 5, right? Print z. Z value is 2 initially. 2 will be printed. Y equal to y plus 2. So y was 2, y will be 4. And z equal to z plus y. So z was 2, correct? Y is 4 now. So 4 plus 2, z will be 6. Done. This is when x was 1. 2 got printed. Just keep on thinking it properly. You will never be D, ma'am, because combination print values 268. Yes, yes, right. Now next time x will be 2. When x is 2, then you will print what? You have to print the z value. Z will be printing 6. Once 6 has been printed here, after printing the 6, y will be 4 plus 2, 6, and z will be, last time z is 6, this time y is 6, z will be 12. Correct? So when x equal to 3 is there, z will be printed as 12. So 4, 2, 6, 12. If you will see the combination until this place, C goes right. But as none of the mentioned, one more small thing I'll tell you. For example, none of the mentioned is not there. In that case, simply you can say yes, C can be the answer. C can be the answer if you're not calculating until the end. But you have to check it till the end so that you are not give, giving a wrong answer in overconfidence. So just be in a phase. Yes, I'm joining them. So just be in a phase so that we can never be wrong if we know it. For simple question only you guys may make the mistake. For the tougher question, you trace it till the end, you get the answer. Now next. So z will be 6, z will be printed as 12, then y will be 8. Now here the z will be, y is 8, z is 12. 12 plus 8, 20. So next value will be 20 now. Correct? X equal to 4, it will print 20. Y will be 8 plus 2, 10. Then z will be 20 plus 10, 30. So next, when x equal to 5 is there, it will print 30. So 20, 30, correct answer is option number C. After x equal to 5, nothing will be printed. So when nothing is getting printed, then we have to stop it here. Five values, 2, 6, 12, 20 and 30. If any confusion, you can ask. If I went in speed, you can point me out that ma'am, go slow. I'll just take care of it. Is it fine? Can we proceed? Option number C is right. I can see very less option answers to be there from your side. Why is it so? Got tired? Can we proceed for the next one now? Okay, perfect. We'll proceed for the next. Okay, Jagdish, I'll say it once again. I'll say it once again. Anyone else who want it once again? Let me show the next question. Do solve it and I'll explain it to you. Anyone else want it once again? Just put up the message. Meanwhile, just not to waste the time, others will start with this question. Question is very easy, but you have to take care of the values properly, guys. Question is very easy, but you have to take care of the values. Okay, okay. Jagdish, I'll say it once again. Okay, no worries. Do solve this question which is here in front of you. Question is very easy. Take care of the variables properly and then use them wisely. You will get the answer. I'm expecting it to be done from your side. Let's see who gives the right answer. Take care of the variables properly. Okay. Mm, let me see the option. Okay. Yes, right. Okay, B is also in the line. Okay, okay. Let's give it a try. Those who are saying it, not everyone is wrong, but few of you are wrong also. Let's see it. So here, A equal to 2, B equal to 6, C and I, they are there. Okay. So as they are there, what do we need is, perfect. Now what do we need it? C equal to A plus B minus 3. A plus B will be 8, 8 minus 3 will be 5. So initially C value is 5, right? Once done, then we'll start the for loop. When I'm starting the for loop, I'll start it from here because we have to trace long. Now I equal to 0, it has been started. C minus I. Okay, just do remember it. C minus 1 is there. C minus 1 is, so we will run it until 0 to 5. As for now, the condition is C minus 1, that is 5 for me. I'm saying I'll run 0 to 5. Okay, done. I'll start it. A equal to 2 minus 0, A will be 2 only. C equal to C plus A. C is 5 plus A, C will be 7. Is that okay to all? Is that okay to all? Until this point, are we going fine? C value is 7 only? Yes. Now, one more small thing to tell you. Do remember, here it might happen. We are running the loop for 5 times only. I'll give you one more question where you'll be able to see. Always remember it. This C will reflect here also. 0 to C minus 1 it is. I'll show you a question where if you, here it is running, I think 5 times only. Let's check it. Now, C will be what? 7 minus 1. So when you will go now, I plus plus will happen. But whenever I plus plus is happening, I will be 1. But this time the C value has been changed. If they wanted to run for 5 times only, they could have taken some other variable now. They would have taken it as X. Then they would have said run it for X minus 1 time. Why they are taking it C only? So that you can be confused and you will give the wrong answer. In this question, you might get the output in same case. Let's run it. Now it will reflect here as I will be 1, but the condition will be 7 minus 1. So 1 to 6 we have to run. Condition is also keep on changing because this C is reflecting to the loop also. So just do take care of it, what I'm saying. I'll show you a question where it will give you the trouble. Now done. Now we'll proceed. A equal to A minus I. So basically A is 2. 2 minus 1. It will be 1. Then C value I will try to see. Now how is my C value? C plus A. C is 7. When C is 7, 7 plus 1, it will be 8. It is done. Now once it is done, proceed for the next step. Now my I will be 2. I plus plus will be happening. But if I'll write down this loop properly, na, I equal to 0, I less than equal to C minus 1 and I plus plus. Write it in this way, you'll be able to understand. So I equal to 2, I plus plus, na, I will be 2. But condition will be 2 less than or equal to C minus 1. That is 8 minus 1, which is 7. So this is the thing. So less than or equal to 7. Yes, the condition is true. I'll come down, I'll execute. A equal to A minus I. So 1 minus 2, it will be minus 1. C will be, last time C was 8. And C plus A I have to do. 8 minus 1, C will be 7. Now, next point. It will be I plus plus. I plus plus basically is 3. Condition. 3 less than or equal to 7 minus 1, 6. So 3 less than or equal to 6. This is the loop condition. So here I am writing down the loop condition, everyone. Okay, done. Now A will be, last time it was minus 1. minus 3. A minus I. It will be minus 4. C will be, how come? C was 7. 7 minus 4. It will be 3. Okay. It will be 3 here. If it is 3, now let's proceed for the next step. I plus plus I equal to 4. When I is 4, we will try to check 4 less than or equal to C minus 1. C is 3. 3 minus 1. So 4 less than or equal to 2, condition false. And C value will be printed as 3 here. That is the right answer. Uh, Hold on, I'm just reading your concern, ma'am. A equal to 2, no? During I equal to 2 phase. I equal to 2 phase. How come A equal to 2? Last time A was 1, na? See, when I equal to 1 was there, then A equal to A became 1. So next time it will be, when I equal to 2, then it will be 1 minus of I. A is 1. A minus I. So 1 minus 2. It will be minus 1, na? Yes, yes. Is it clear to all others also? Any issues? It is just to confuse you. And I'll show you a question where it's taking the calculation to be very lengthy. Here it's giving you the answer in 4 steps. Okay. Okay, I'm explaining it. I am explaining it. Anyone else who is having the trouble here? Anyone else who is having the trouble here? I am explaining it. You need not to be worried. How about others? Is it clear or not? Okay. 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 Those who want it, they will hold on. So, and I think in this set that question is not there. Otherwise, I could have shown you. No worries. That question is there with me. I'll show you in the second half. Those who have the doubt, they'll listen it now. Okay. So now here, those who don't have the doubt, they can leave. They'll join by 11:15, and we'll start. As I said, now we will start with code modification and few more pseudocodes also. Fine. Those who have, they'll listen here. See guys, initially the C value is 5. Okay. Once the C is 5, I will be started with 0. How the loop is? I equal to 0, I less than C minus 1. So 5 minus 1, right? C minus 1 it is. And I plus plus. Now you will come inside the for loop. A will be 2. Initially the A is 2. 2 minus 0. I is 0. That is 1. So A is 2 as for now. C is initially that C was 6. So initially when the C was 6, what it will be? 6 plus 2. C will be 8. Is it clear? 6 plus 2. It will be 8. Is it right? Is this step fine? Is this step fine? Yes, no? Okay. Oh my God. Sorry. Not 6. That was 5. Yes, right. 5 plus 2, it will be 7. Is it fine now? Yes, yes. C is 5. Yes. Is that fine, Pujita? Now that's okay. Can I proceed for the next step? Okay. Now we'll proceed. I plus plus. This is a loop, okay? So if this is a loop, I plus plus, so I value will be 1 now. When I is 1, I have to check the condition I less than C minus 1. What is C? 7, na? So what a condition I'll be checking? I less than 7 minus 1. So basically 1 less than or equal to 6. Is this fine? Is this fine to all? If it is fine, then A was 2. Okay. Then A minus I. So I is 1. A will be 1 now. A will be 1 now. Now how will be the C? C was 7 last time. So if C was 7, 7 plus 1, C will be 8 this time. I hope this is also okay for everyone. Now A is 1, C is 8. We'll proceed for the next step. I plus plus, I will be 2. When I is 2, I less than any concern here? Yes. No. No queries there. So I equal to 2. Then I less than or equal to what was the value of C last time? 8. 8 minus 1. Basically, so I'm checking 2 less than or equal to 7. Condition true. Now A will be A minus I. A is, what was A last time? A was 1 last time. So 1 minus I is 2. A will become minus 1. C is nothing but C plus A. C was 8 last time. This time it will be 8 plus 1, 8 plus A, and A is with minus sign. So this way, C will become 7 once again. Is it clear? Now next time I plus plus, I will be 3. When it is 3, you will check the condition. I less than or equal to C minus 1. So C minus 1 is basically 6. Is it clear until this? Then A will be A minus I. A was minus 1 last time. So minus 1, I is minus 3. A will become minus 4. C will become, C was 7. C plus A plus minus 4. So 7 plus minus 4, C will be 3. Next time I plus plus, I will be 4. Condition, I less than or equal to C minus 1, that is 2. So 4 less than or equal to 2, condition false. So at the end you have to print the value of C. So what is C? 3. That is getting printed. So is it okay? Did you get it this time? Did you get it this time? Oh, perfect. We can leave the session for now. So 15 minutes break will be there. We'll join it once again and we'll start. No worries. Yeah, fine. Thank you. You can join once again at 11:50. Let's start the session. Are we back? Is everyone back here? Okay. Okay. Let's start the session. Just taking the screen. Meanwhile, let others also join. And as I have said, now code modification that we'll be doing anyway. Now let's start with this one first. Few more questions which I had planned for today has been left. Let's complete it and then we will start with code modification or error detection in the code. Okay. Yeah. Do come here. Here's a question. I'll not be showing you the outputs. Let me see how many of you are able to guess the answer. Question is here. Try to get me the correct answer for it. Again, the same thing. If I'm going fast, not understanding anything, you have to repeat or anything of similar sort of, you can tell it to me about. I'll do repeat it. Okay. Any suggestions for the upcoming classes, some technical, that also you can give. We'll take it in consideration and we'll plan accordingly. Okay. So that is also possible. So you can put up your concern in. Okay. Hmm. Tell me the answer of the question. Question is here. One person gave me the answer, that's wrong. One person I think gave the answer. No, no one gave. Yes. Okay. Yes, that is correct. So just do keep this thing in mind whenever we are solving the question now. A lot many times you'll be able to see the patterns also in MCQs. Anyways, you'll be able to see it from there. You just check it once. These are the four options. These are the four options. Okay. A lot many of you have already given me the answer, and many are right also. Let's trace it and get it completed. So I is running from 1 to n. Okay, n value has been given as 5. So if n has been given as 5, then basically the I loop will be running 1 to 5. Initially I is 1. Now j is running from 1 to I. Okay. So what does it mean? 1 less than or equal to 1 for the first time. One time it will be running, it will be printing I. I value is what? 1. So I just write it here. I will be printed. I is 1. Done. J loop is true for one time only. Correct? Now, next time. J loop ended. Then I plus plus I will be 2 now. When I is 2, I am checking the J condition. J condition is nothing but it will run 1 to I value. I is 2. So this condition will be true 1 less than or equal to 2, 2 less than or equal to 2. But both the time I have to print I only. So 2 and 2 will be printed. And once done with the J loop, we have to do the new line. So again, we'll do the new line. Next time, I will be 3. Correct. I hope you are able to understand the concern now. I equal to 3 is there. J loop will be started with 1, will be running until 3. So 1 less than or equal to 3, 2 less than or equal to 3, 3 less than or equal to 3. Loop will be running for 3 times and 3 times it will print what? I value. I is what? 3 here. So 3 times it will print 3. So this is the pattern it is printing, and accordingly the option B is correct. Right, option B is the correct answer. So all the patterns also now you can recollect once. Now you can, I'll say you can remember them once. How they give the answer, how they print the value and everything. So likewise. Fine. If done now, here is the, this question we are just done now. I think it would have been repeated in 2-3 sets. That's why I have taken it here. So this is the question we are already done with. Now we'll go ahead to the next one. Here is the next one. Yes, here is the next question. Do tell me what will be the answer. If you find anything is not here or something like, because these are the images. So however we had the images, that way we kept it here in the slide. If you find that the question is not complete or anything like, just do tell me. Yes. Okay. Okay. Read the question first, everyone. Read the question first. How, for which of the following input pseudocode will print successful? Correct. So for which and all input will be successful, that we have to say. Num equal to 6, num equal to 4, num equal to 7. 6 and 4. Okay. 7. 2 person gave me the answer to be 6 and 4. 1 person gave me answer to be 7. 6 only. 6 and 4. Only 4. So much confusion. Okay, let's see it. Fine, let's see it. So num, t and f, right? These are there. T equal to num, so I'll make the t to be first. I will start with 6. Okay. So num equal to 6 is there. Once done, then f equal to 0 is there. When I got the f to be 0, after that I have to proceed. Then I'll try to check t not equal to 1. Not equals 1. Yes. 6 not equal to 1 condition is true. If it is true, then I'll come inside, and when I'm coming inside, I'll try to see t mod 2 not equals to 0. So 6 mod 2 not equal to 0, condition false. So this if condition will not be executed for 6. I hope it is right. Then if it is not executed, then come down, and now it will be t equal to t by 2. So 6 by 2, it will be 3 now. When it is 3, you will go back to the loop once again. When you are going back to the loop once again, then you will say, check it to be 3 not equal to 0. Is saying something? No. Then you will check this condition to be 3 not equal to 0. Condition true, come down. Then here you will check 3 mod 2 not equal to 0. Yes, 3 mod 2 not equal to 0. Then condition true. If the condition is true, this is the if I'm running. Okay. So 3 mod 2 not equal to 0. Then you will make the f to be, 1. F is 1, jump out of the loop. So you will jump out of the while loop. Once you jumped out of the while loop, then you will come here. You will try to check if f equals 0. It will print successful, else it will print unsuccessful. So f is what? 1 here. Is 1 equal to 0? No. It will print unsuccessful. So how the answer is coming up as 6? 6 is wrong. 6 is wrong, na? Check it. Is 6 printing successful? Check it here. It is already present here. Is 6 printing successful? Now also the people are posting 6 and 7, 6 and 4. How the 6? 6 will not print, right? Did we understood the point? Is this 6? 6 is clear. Now I'll proceed for 4 and 7 also. Is it fine? Okay. So if it is okay, let's not remove it. Let's take the other color. Let it be here. Now we will check for 4. So for example, the number is 4. When the number is 4, f will be 0. I'll try to check the t is 4 now. Okay. I'll try to check the condition. 4 not equal to 1. Yes, it's not equal to 1. If it is not equal to 1, then I have to come down. When I'm coming down, I'll try to check 4 mod 2. It is not equal to 0. Condition false because 4 mod 2 will be 0. I'll come out. When I'll come out, then what I have to do? 4 equal to 4 by 2. The value is coming up as 2 now. T will be 2. Go back to the while loop. When you went back to the while loop, then you are checking the condition. 2 not equal 1. Yes, 2 not equal to 1. Then again take 2 mod 2. Is it not equal to 0? No. Again, the condition is true. 2 mod 2 not equal to 0, false. If it is false, come out. If you are coming out, then you will do 2 by 2. 2 by 2 is 1. Correct? T value will be 1 now. When T is 1, you will go back. I will try to check. 1 not equal to 1. Condition false. If the condition false, you will come out and you will try to check F equals 0. Yes. F is 0 only for 4. So if f equal to 0, it will print successful. For 4, it is printing successful. But for 6, it is not printing. For 7, I have to check. Is the 4 clear to everyone? Yes, we will check for 7 also. But 4 is giving. Right? If done, now we'll remove all the ink from here. We'll try to check for 7 now. 7. F equal to 0. We'll try to check 7 not equals 1. Condition true. Then we will try to take 7 mod 2 not equal 0. Yes, 7 mod 2 is not equal 0. I'll make the f as 1. If the f is 1, then I will jump out of the loop. Jumping out of the loop, I'll come out. And when I am coming out, that time itself, I'll try to check. F is what? 1. So is 1 equal to 0? No, it's not. If it is not, then it will print unsuccessful. So only 4 is printing successful. Remaining 2 are not printing. Do check it and tell me if any confusion is there. Is that okay? Only 4 is giving. See how simple the question is. Still I can see like 80% student answered the wrong. When I started explaining, then few started giving the correct. But earlier 99% were wrong. Did we get this point? Did we understood what we have to take care of? Any query, any concern from anyone in this question? There's nothing new which I did, but still making the mistake. Let's go ahead. Okay, let's proceed for the next. Can we proceed for the next? Maintain a good internet connection so that you are not leaving and joining the session again and again. Yes, do come here and tell me about. Actually, there was a question which was giving the wrong answer also. Let's see whether it is the same or not. If you are getting any other answer now, you can tell me about that. Yes, it is giving the wrong answer or anything like. Hmm. Do trace it. Tell me the answer. Okay. Two of you are giving the answer. Miss Kavya, what happened? You are using the hand, right? Any issue? How about others? It will print inside. Okay. Two are saying output is option A, two are saying output is option B. Okay, B and A is the confusion. Okay, okay, fine, fine, fine. We'll see it, we'll see it. No issues. We'll check it. So A equal to 0 is there. Now C also. We are getting the C also. Very fine. Come back, we'll see. Okay. So here's the thing. If we will try to read it, then A equal to 0 is there. A equal to 0 is there. I equal to 0 is there. Each I from 0 to 4. Correct? When each I is there from 0 to 4, then we'll start from here. I equal to 2 is the output. Okay. Okay, we'll see. I equal to I plus 1. Now my I will be 1. Correct? When it's done, then I'll try to check. If I equal to 3, then it will print inside and jump out. No, I is not 3. If it is not 3, then I have to. Will I end the for? No, I will not end. Correct? I will go back. When I'm going back, then I'm trying to next time. I is already 1. Just don't forget it. I was 0. It started from 0. It came inside. It became 1. In you going back, I plus plus, I will be 2. Okay. So loop, you don't have to forget. Loop, you don't have to forget. It is starting from 0. So I equal to 0. I less than equal to 4 until it has to run and I plus. Okay. I plus plus, so it will be 2 now. When it is 2, you will come inside and I equal to I plus 1. So 2 plus 1, it will become the 3 now. Is this point clear to everyone? How I did it? Any confusion in this area? I was 1. Then after that, when you are going back to the loop, it has to be I plus plus. I became 2 now. Then you will come inside. Then 2 plus 1, I became 3. Now you are trying to check the condition. When you are trying to check the condition, there it will be happening as, yes, there it will be happening as I equals 3. If I equal to 3, you have to print inside. If is outside, see, actually, that is the reason over here. If you will try to see it, for it is ending here, So if for is ending here, how the if can be outside the loop? This is the question. I said it in the starting only, na. There's a question which is for which the answer is marked as wrong. Yes, for this only it is. If you say na, if is outside the for loop, then why they are ending the for here? Correct? So if is inside the for loop only. It's not outside the for loop. Yes. Just read the question properly. Actually, in some questions, na, it's very rare. But few questions are there where you'll be able to see the wrong answer. You can trace it properly, you'll be able to understand it. If any other logic is there, na, do put it up here. I will also listen to it. So I don't remember the question, but I remember that one question was wrong. See it. Now I equals to 3. I equal to 3, condition is true, it will come inside and it will print inside. After printing the inside, what it will do? It will jump out of the loop. Once it is jumping outside the loop, now, then it will print I. So I also will be printed. Actual answer has to be inside and 3. But as none of the option we are able to find out of same, and as none of the option we find out same, so that's why we can mark it to be B, which is looking more appropriate, but that's not the correct answer. Correct answer has to be yes, inside and 3. Is it clear? Are we understanding it? Are you guys getting the point? If is not outside the for, otherwise na, yeah, or else it has to be for has to be ended here. That could be a probability. So something is wrong in the question or something is missing in the question. If any other point is coming up, you can tell me here. Correct answer is inside and 3. More appropriate, which goes accordingly, can be option number B only. Is it fine to everyone? Can we go ahead? Any query like you tried with any other thing and it's giving the answer, that also you can tell it to me. I think answer one, because I think we no need to follow the indentation. Okay. Ashwit, if we will not be following the indentation, na, just tell me for 3. Like if this thing is there, again we will be coming for if na. I'm not following the indentation. I'm not following it. Then also do think once. Then 1 equal to 3. Correct? If condition, how is it possible that once you got I equal to 1, this if condition is not there and you will end the for? For can be ended when all the conditions, like for loop has been completed, then only, na. For when we can print I, when for has been completed. Is my for completed? No. I'm not taking care of indentation, but I'm taking care of things which has been written. So according to the written thing, end for is also there. So we cannot end the for. And what if one of the option is 3? Uh, See, then also I won't suggest to go for 3. It is very rare thing. Okay, Nitin? It is very rare that you will find out wrong answer in Capgemini. But sometimes they are there. This is one of those. I could have actually, very rare it is. Now you will not get that other thing. But if you get the 3, then also I'll suggest to go for inside first. Because inside is there, which has to be printed first, and second 3 has to be printed. And for such kind of question, I have heard, I don't know exactly about it, they give the answers to all. So that kind of, those kind of things are there. Yes. So whatever you are marking, you will get the answer if anything is wrong. That, but again, I'll say that is very rare. I hope things are fine. Can I go to the next? Ashwit, did you get my point? Yes. Did you get my point? We'll proceed for the next one. Next one, please. Actually, I could have not taken that question, but I was not remembering which question is the wrong answer. Yes. They are very rare. One more thing I'll say, don't keep it in mind. You are doing the calculation wrong and saying that wrong answer is there. You will not get a wrong answer question. That is very rare thing. 0.0001% chances are there. Yeah. Do read the question. Tell me the answer. Okay. 2% gave me the answer. Okay, one. Some are saying 3 times, some are saying 2 times. Let's see. Some are saying 3 times, some are saying 2 times. Let's see it. Okay. Many are going with option number C. No worries. I equal to 0, j equal to 0 is there. Then I less than 2. So 0 less than 2 condition is true. Correct? If this condition is true, then we'll proceed inside and we will start with the inner while loop. When I'm running the inner while loop, it is checking the, increment the I also will be happening. Okay. Now D is also coming up. Let's check. I will be 1. When I is 1, then we will come inside and then we will run the while loop. 0 less than 3. This is also condition is true. If the condition is true, it will print A. After printing the A, so one time A has been printed. Then after printing the A, you have to go to line number 2. Okay. From here, it is getting redirected. Fine, we went up. Once I went up, then I'll check the condition next, which is 1 less than 2. I was 1 now. So 1 less than 2. Condition is true. You will come inside and I will be becoming 2 now. So when I is 2, then again you will come back and then you will run the while loop. J is not changing. So J is again 0. So now you will check the inner while loop, 0 less than 3. Yes, condition is true. Again you will print the value of A. After printing the value of A, then again you have to go back to while loop. When you are going back to while loop, you remember I is 2, 2 less than 2, condition false. If outer while loop is false, you will come out of the complete. When you are coming out of the complete, how many times you have printed the A? So you have printed the A 2 times. Most of you have said the option to be C only. The correct answer is option number C. A will be printed 2 times. Hope that's okay. Whoever was saying D 3 times, they'll be able to clear it. Can I proceed for the next now? Can I proceed for the next now? Let's complete these 1-2 question maximum will be remaining from here. We'll go for code correction. Okay. For this question is not there with me. Here is the next one. Here is the next one. Do it properly. Okay. Again, the recursion it is. Again, the recursion it is. Okay. No. While will be treated 0, 1, 2. Na? See, while will be treated 0, 1, 2. It is treated twice. So is 26 times. No, 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 no. Not that. See, When the j value have we written anywhere j plus plus? How j will be changing? Those who are telling the answer for this, that's right. Let me just go back here. See, j is 0 initially. Have I written anywhere j plus plus? There's a doubt of one question, okay? Just give me a second. It will be clear. See, j less than 3 is there. But j, am I writing anywhere j plus plus? Is it a for loop? Or if it is a while loop, am I writing j plus plus? Tell me. Yes. So I hope your doubt is clear now. Correct. This question. Everyone, come back and we will try to complete it. Correct, correct. Whatever you are saying, that's the right answer for the question. Now we will try to just go for it. So, what is A? A is 2, B is 4. Fine. So, A is 2, B is 4. N equal to 0 will come inside the if. We will try to check the condition. B 4 less than 1. No, it's not. We'll come to the else. When I'm coming to the else, then I have to call the function with a plus b, that is 6 plus 2. Yeah, 8 comma b minus 2, that is 2. 8 comma 2. I'll call the function with the value 8 comma 2. I'll go back. Once I went, now my a will be 8. Now my b will be 2. Done. 8 comma 2 will come inside and then we'll check the if condition. 2 less than 1? No, it's not. If it is not, then come down and now your function will be called with the value. Now what is your A? 8. What is your B? 2. 8 plus 2, 10. 10 plus 2, 12. So 12 comma B minus 2. B was 2 already. Now my B will be becoming 0. Correct? If it is d0, then you will go back to the function once again. You will try to call the function with the value 12 comma 0. A is 12 now, B is 0 now. You will come down. You will try to check 0 less B is 0, 0 less than 1. Yes, condition true. If the condition is true, it will return n. It will return the value to be n. Don't get confused. Whatever we are doing now, that's just to waste your time. At the end, you have to return the value 1, n. So when you are returning the n, it will return the value n is 0. We have never changed the value of n. So it will return 0 to the function. And this kind of many question you will be able to see, which will feel like, yeah, see, as I have answer is already ticked. See, everywhere answers are not ticked properly. Whenever we collect the question, as I have said, now they are the actual question. So we click it from the screen of yours only, or either you guys send it to us. So whenever we get such questions, some people mark it to be correct, right? Some people mark it to be wrong. Many places you'll be able to see. Like it's not possible every time we are taking the picture where answer has not been marked. So possibility, see here also someone had marked it to be C, but C was wrong now. So that's what. Hope it's done. We have understood it. Any other thing which we want to ask? Can I move to the next? Okay. Can I move to the next? I'm just presenting the screen, okay? Now the next thing which we have to do, that is nothing but a question, like correction you have to do, okay? So a code will be given and you have to find out the error in the code and you have to correct it. Question is here. Do read the question. If I'm putting it on slideshow now, it's coming in this way. Is it visible, guys? Is it visible? Or I have to increase the font size? If not now, then do let me know. No, right? I'll just increase it. Hold on. It's not happening. I'm trying for it, but not reflecting here. If I will show you here, I won't be able to write anything. Just let's do it here itself. Read the question. There's a logical error in the question which you have to try to identify. The question is here. Do read it and let me know the answer. I'll show you the code also. First, you read the question. You have to correct the code. Error detection, you can call it to be. Read the question. Count digit and count the digit. Return an integer representing the remainder when the given number is divided by the number of digits in it. You have to read the question properly. You can see the input and output also. Count the digit. Okay. When you are counting the digit, what you have to do? And integer represents the remainder when the given number is divided by the number of digits in it. Yes, so when the given number is divided by number of digits in it. Here the number is 782, na? So number of digits in the number will be, let me just tell it to you. Code is already down, okay? So here, first you have to count the number of digits. When you are counting the number of digits, so basically how many digits are here? 3 digits are here. Number is 782. When you will divide the 782 by 3, just try to see what is the remainder coming up. So 7 will be divisible 2 times. That will be 18. Then 18 will be divisible 6 times. It is 0. Now 2 is there. Is 2 divisible by 3? No, that's not. So if it is not divisible, then 2 will be the remainder. That remainder has to be printed. Similarly, you can see here also 21340 is the number, right? You have to understand the code first. What is the purpose of the code? So how many digits are there? 5. If I divide this number, so 4 times, it will become 20. Then 13, it will be divisible 2 times. Then 34. So 4 to 6 times, it will become 30 and then 40. So 8 times, completely divisible. Remainder is 0. So that's what is there. I'll show you the code once again. Okay. And you can tell me the error in the code. Here is the code. The function method count digit compiles the code successfully. We need to store the num in the different variable as num is changing in while loop. Store sum in temp variable. And then to, okay, fine. Tell me the line number in which I have to make the changes. Okay, tell me the line number in which I have to make the changes. Logic is correct. I'm understanding it that you got the point. Everyone others. Okay. Yes. Now, see it guys, we will try to trace this part of the code. Okay. So, this is fine. Actually, I can do it. But now, it will be arranged in very different way. Now it is fine. See it here, guys. So here is the code which you have to correct. If it is coming in this manner, you have to try to understand how we have to do it. So if I'm trying to do it, int count digit, int number. Suppose the number is 782. That is right. Many of you, like not many of you, but 1, 2, 3, 4. Because storing the number in temp pair will give correct division. Method logic will be correct. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Around 10 to 12 student only gave me the answer. What is difficult over here? Counting the number of digit, don't we know? 782 will be passed, correct? When 782 has been given, then initially the count variable is 0. Now this while loop onward, we are starting the logic. This is the problem with this slide actually. That is the reason I was not touching it even. So here is the code of yours. Count equal to 0 is there. When count equal to 0 is there, then we have to start with the loop of counting the number of digit that you already remember. 782 not equal to 0. Condition true will go down. Then what we'll do? 782 we will divide by 10. Now my number will be 72. We will increment the count. Count will be 1. So basically division is helping us to remove the digit. So once I removed 2 from here, we have taken the count. Sorry, 778 will be remaining. Count. Now while loop once again. When running second time, 78 not equal to 0. Now you will divide 78 by 10. Number remaining will be 7 and count will be 2. So 8 also you have removed from here. Next time you will do it as 7 not equal to 0. Then 7 by 10 number will be 0 now. 0 times 0 is the quotient. Then count will be 3. So 7 also you have removed from here. At the end, your number is became what? 0. What you have to do finally, count of the digit is 3. What you have to return at the end? The original number has to be taken mod from the count. So 782 mod 3. 782 mod 3 I have to return at the end. Then only will mod gives us the reminder. But num became 0 at the end. So if num is 0, in the num original number will not be there. So what is the change in the code that we have to make? So change in the code is nothing but here I have to take one temporary variable where I have to store temp. I have to take one temporary variable where I have to store the value of num. So this 782, if num becomes 0 also at the end, then original number will be stored in the temp. Then I will find out the temp mod count and I will get the correct answer. Is it clear to all those who are here in the session? Any query? If you are finding it to be difficult, we can return back to the pseudocodes. That is possible. If you want to do it, then only we'll proceed. However you want, that is fine to me. Okay. Should I continue with this or should I return back to the pseudocodes? Should I take some question of similar kind this time? Okay, I'll proceed with this. Okay. Okay. If anyone not understanding, they can tell me. And one more small thing I'll say, if you're not getting the point, you can have this thing in written for yourself that you have to recall code correction. So what logic we are using here? Counting the number of digit. Okay. When I say the counting of number of digit, there you can recall addition of the digit, counting the number of the digit, reverse the digit. These three code you can recollect. If done, now I'll proceed for the next question. Here it is. Second question. Do read the question once. And then we will try to see the code and we will correct it. Read the question. We'll try to see. Yes. To read it. If you want me to switch back to pseudocode, that is possible. I just wanted to give you a thought that this kind of question also can come. So you have to be ready for it. So if you don't want it to be discussed, you can, any one of you can tell it to me. I'll switch it back to the pseudocodes. Read the question. Everything will be mentioned in the question when you are solving it. Okay. Yes. Function method array reverse. One more small suggestion of mine, that is, after the class when you are going back now, for the next time when we are taking the pseudocode kind of thing, I will take more question regarding the recursion. Okay, because that is also one of the most important thing now in Accenture, which drive which happened a week back, I think a week or 7-8 days back for your seniors. There are so many questions of recursion were there. So you recall the recursion properly. I'll try to take those questions or any whatever questions we have of recursion in pseudocode. So we'll take them here. Did we read it? Reverse array, modify the input list by reversing its element. Function, oblique method, reverse, except two argument, len and integer, representing the length of the list and array. For example, they have given the example also. Input list ARR is, if the input list ARR is 20, 30, 10, 40, 10, the function method array reverse compile the code successfully but fails to get the desired output. Okay. Now, see it here. Input and output also they have mentioned. Input and output also they have mentioned. So 4 is nothing but length of the array. Okay, 4 is length of the array. And what are the element? 4 to 8, 6. 4 to 8, 6 are the element. What it has to return? It has expected output is 6824. Basically, you have to reverse the array. That's what you have to do here. Here is the logic which we are trying to do. Tell me the corrections in the code. First, we have to try to understand the logic also. Yes, correct, Suvarna. That's right. That's right. 262. Correct. Right. Others? Others? Len minus I minus 1. Where? Len minus I minus 1. Okay. What's visible? Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes, correct. Many of you are telling me the right answer. That is right. Basically, it is I plus plus. Let's come and we will try to understand what is happening over here. Okay. So if you are checking out the code, let me tell you one small thing. The bracket is ending after this. Okay. So after this only the bracket is ending up. This you can neglect as for now. Let's come back to the presentation area and I will try to write down and we will see how it is working. Whenever you see any of such codes now, try to find out actual loop is up to half length of the array. Yes, right. That is correct. So let's come to the code and we will try to see it. If you are trying to notice here now, so firstly you have I, then you have original length of the array. Okay. So let's take it to be, this is anyways there. Let's take both the example which they have given. Firstly, we will run it for 6824. So it will run until length will be 4. Fine, original length is 4. Done. I'm running the loop from 0 until half of the length. Okay. So how my loop is running up, that also we'll see. So what I'm trying to do, I equal to 0. I is less than equal to half of the length will be 4 by 2. So that is 2. So 0 to 2 I'm running the loop. Okay. And I plus plus. Done. Come inside. Now this logic is nothing but it is helping us to swap. You already remember how we do it. So that is the thing we are trying to do. If not, see it here. Now, initially I will be 0. So when I is 0, this is the point, right? So what I'm trying to do, temp is storing array of len minus 1. So length of array of len minus 1. So what is the length? Length is 4. 4 minus 1. So this value. So in the temp, I'm storing a of 3 value. So temp is storing 4 as per now. Next, array of, now last index will store what? Array of 3 will store array of I. So basically array of 0. So this value 6 you kept here. Okay. And then what are you doing? Now you are saying array of 0 will store the temp value 4. So basically you are trying to do the swapping between these two. How my array will be now? 4, 8, 2, 6 after the swap. Now I have to do len minus minus. Now my length will be 3. Is this point clear for everyone? Until this point, is everything okay? I'll tell you the problem. And whenever you are dealing with arrays now, they will give an input which is like very simple. So always, whenever you are dealing with arrays, make sure you are checking for odd indexes as well as you are checking for even number of values also. Even odd, both type of value you have to check whether your code is correct or not. If done, then we'll proceed next. Once we are proceeding, then what we have to do? I plus plus. So now my I will be 1. Correct? I will be 1. I'll check the condition 1 less than or equal to 2. Yes, it is lesser. Come down. Now when you are coming down, what you will do? Temp equal to array of len minus 1. Len was 3. So now you will try to take the array of 2 index. Array of 2 value. This is array of 2. So this value you will put inside the temp. So temp is 2 now. Okay. Then array of 2 will store array of 1. So array of 1, this value will go here. Okay. So 8 is going there. Done. It went. After that, array of 2 will store what? It will store whatever the array of 0 value was. So array of 2 will store 8. And now array of len minus 1. This place value will store this. So both we have swapped. After swapping 8 and 2, actually array became like 4, 2, 8 and 6. Is it fine? My array became this manner. Am I saying right? See, my array is becoming 4, 2, 8 and 6. Is it correct? Have we done it right? Just see it properly. You are just swapping the values. So when you are swapping it, how it is happening, that you have to try to check. So these two value we have swapped, done. Then after you have swapped these two value, then it will be done this manner. If it is done, then next how is it happening? If done, then I will proceed once again. When I'm proceeding once again, then try to check it again. Len will be 2 now. Len minus minus, so len will be 2 now. Done. The loop is not done yet. Again, there is a possibility of running. So, okay, I'll move for temp. Now my temp will be storing what? Array of len minus 1. So, array of 1. Now my temp will be storing array of 1 value. So, array of 1 value is what? You have to try to check. As for now, my array of 1 is 2. Okay. So, I'll store the 2 into the temp. If I'm storing the 2 into the temp, then I have to proceed next. Then array of len minus 1. So len is 2, 2 minus 1, 1. Array of 1 will store array of 2. So array of 2 is what? 8. 8 will come here. So done. I'll store the 8 here. When I stored the 8 here, then next what I have to do? Then I have to do it as array of, just try to see how it is happening. Then it will do the next value. So array of 2 will store. Basically, you are swapping the values. You are swapping the value in a way. So array of 2 you have stored here. Where you have stored it? Array 8 you have stored in array of 1. Okay. So now my 8 came here once again. If it came here, then next what I have to do? Then array of, basically again these two values are getting swapped. Are we going right? These two value will be same only, but these two values are getting swapped in between once again. Is there any point in doing it? Is there any point in doing it? Anyways, it was earlier it was sorted 4286. Again, you are trying to do it. Is that right? Which we are trying for? Is it right which we are trying for? Okay. If you don't understand, hold on. It's very simple. Just you have to take care of it properly. That's what I needed. Question is very, 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 very simple. Just you have to try for it in a proper way and it will be done. I copy it. Let me take a normal side where I can write out. Just understand the concern which is there in the question. You will be able to get it properly. I'll tell you the changes also which has to be made. Coding part I should not say, so that's what I'm not going for. Otherwise, I could have compiled the code and shown it to you. Yes. It will take time. Actually, I should have done it earlier. I thought it will be fine. You'll be able to see it. So that is the reason I have not done this thing. I'll just arrange this slide and then I will show. That will be better idea. No worries. See the code here. We directly print the element by using for loop starting from. Yes, you can do it. But do you know one small thing? Here now we have to guess the error. So you don't need to write down the code. There will not be option for you. You don't have to write down the code. You have to tell in which line there is the error. Otherwise, the code can be written in any ways. Now we can start printing from end and we can print it until the starting. That's not the question for you. The question is you have to find out the error which it is getting. So that is the main point here we have to take care of. So if it is 1, 2, 3, okay, then we will just trace it for this number, will be fine. Now I equal to 0, it is starting from length is I less than or equal to 3 by 2. So it will run until 1. Okay. Then I plus plus will be there at the end. Okay, fine. Now we'll come down. We'll try to see temp equal to array of len. Len is nothing but 3, 3 minus 1. So array of 2. So temp is storing array of 2. Array of 2 value is 1. So temp 3. Now temp is storing 3. Then array of len minus 1. This place will be storing array of 0 value. So this thing we have done. It's fine. So array of 2 is storing 1 now. Done. So once it is done, 1 will come here. After that, what I have to do? After that, I have to do array of 0 will store the temp value 3. So 3, 2, 1, it became. Now you can see it is already sorted now, but when you will come down, now you have to do len minus minus. So now your len will be 2. When len is 2, you will proceed once again. When you are proceeding once again, you have to do I plus plus. I will be 1 now. Again, we will check the same thing. See it here. So 1 less than or equal to length divided by 2. That is 1. 1 is less than equal to 1. Again, the condition is 2. You will come down. Already swapping has been done. If you can see, the string has been reversed, but still you are proceeding. And if you proceed once again, now it will give you the wrong answer. Check it. So temp equal to wrong or just extra thing we are doing. Temp equal to array of len minus 1. Len is 2s for now. 2 minus 1 is 1. So array of 1 value you are storing in the temp. Array of 1 is 2. 2 you are storing in the temp. Now what you will do in the array of 1, you will store the array of 1 value. So it will remain array of 1. In the array of 1, you will store the array of 1. So because I is 1, correct? So here you are swapping the value. So len minus 1 is 1 and I is also 1. Array of 1, you will store the array of 1. Then you will come down. Then in the array of 1, you will store the temp, which is 2. So actually, this line is making no changes. Correct? Extra thing you are running up, that only is happening. Then you will go len equal to 1. When len is 1, earlier, how was the thing? Len was, you have to keep on checking the thing properly. So now the len became 1. When the len is 1, then I plus plus 2 less than or equal to len is 1. 1 by 1, that is 0. So if it is 0, 2 less than or equal to 0, condition will be false. So simply you have to remember one small thing. This is the step which we are running for the third next time now. That is the extra process. What has to be the change in the question? So change in the question has to be nothing but it is correct. I'll just pass the code to you in the chat box. You can have it. And what is the change all of us has to do? This equal to sign has not to be there. It is unnecessary extra thing we are doing. So once the value has been swapped, just stop the process. Otherwise, here it's not making the changes in case of odd numbers. But if there are even number, na, it will make the change. Like it will make it wrong. Already it was correct. Again, swapping will make it wrong. So that's what will be happening there. If you don't understand it, then you can tell it to me. If you understand it, then it's fine. I'm just passing the code in the chat box. Okay. So what I'm expecting from all of you is try to do this one. Yeah, I've passed the code. Try to do this one. If you are getting the answer, it is the corrected code. Actually, in the question, it is given as I less than or equal to. So that equal to is not required. That's what is the concern. Is it fine? Did we get it? Actually, that file is not in proper manner. So it might trouble you. I do agree. Is it fine? Did we get it? Okay. So, and if not, na, then try to do it. Again, if doubt is coming up, you can tell it to me. I'll just try to explain. The next one, please. The next one. It is like pattern printing only, but there's a mistake in the code. We have to find it out. You don't have to write down the code. You have to find out the mistake in the code. So it's similar as MCQs, multiple choice question. You have to find out there and tell it to us in which line there is the error. That is the thing we have to do. Yeah, next one. Or else now what I'll do for the previous question, I will write down a complete code and I'll explain you this logic which we have written. So that is also there. If you know, well and good. If you don't know, I'll explain it. The next one. For example, num equal to 4, then we have to print this pattern. A, B, A, B, C, A, B, C, D. For that, code is also given to you, but there is a mistake in the code you have to try to find out. There's a mistake in the code, we have to try to find out. This is fine, I'll take it. See it and tell all. You have to fix the mistake in the code. Yes, correct. Who's that? Ravi Ranjan. That is right. Very nice. Correct. That is right. So here we have to print the pattern, right? When we are trying to print the pattern, just see it once. CH equal to A is there, right? Character A has been stored. Then char equal to print is there. We'll come inside and what pattern we have to print? Here is the pattern which we have to print. Okay. Once done, we'll come inside the loop. Once we are coming, I equal to 0 will be there. When I equal to 0, we are trying to check the condition. Is I less than num? So 0 is less than 4. Condition true. Come inside. Print equal to ch. Now, your print will store the character A now. Okay, print is storing the character A. Done. I'm running one loop j equal to 0, condition true. Now 0 less than or equal to 0. I is also 0 now. Condition is j less than or equal to I. Condition is true. If the condition is true, what I will do? I'll just come inside and I have to print the character. Here they have written ch plus plus. So let it be ch plus plus only. So ch plus plus, done. So I'll print ch plus plus means what? I'll print the character. This is a post increment. So I hope we remember the post increment. Firstly, it will print the value of A and then it will update. So when I'm writing ch plus plus, ch is A. It will print A. After printing the A, my ch will become B. That's what will happen. So first ch has been printed, then ch has been updated to +1 character. Okay. If it is there, then I have, after printing the A, I have j loop will be false because j plus plus it will be 1. 1 less than or equal to 0, condition false. So we'll stop here. A has been printed already. CH is B already. Do remember. Now after printing the A, you will come to the next line. Right? So once we are coming to the next line, now see the part how we'll do it. So what we have done, as for now we have printed A. As for now my CH is B. And now I'll go back to the I loop. I plus plus I value will be 1. Now when I value is 1, print again will become the CH which is B. See the pattern properly which we have to print. First line A, second line it has to be A and B. Come down. Once you are coming down, J loop will be started with 0. You will check the condition. 0 less than or equal to 1. Condition is true. If it is true, come inside, print the CH. What is the CH value? It is B. So it will print the B in the next line and then CH plus plus CH will be updated to C. So you can see, no, it's not printing the right. First line is printing me A. Second line is starting the print with B. That is wrong. It has to start the print with A. So something is wrong in the print part, right? If that you are able to identify, so I'll just put it up here that instead of CH plus plus, it has to be print plus plus. Now, if it will be print plus plus, how it will change? Just initially print is also storing the A. First line will be running, first time the loop will be running for one time. So it will print the P, correct? It will print the A. A has been printed when I equal to 0 and j equal to 0. So 0 less than or equal to 0, loop will run only one time. A got printed. Next line I equal to 1. When I equal to 1 is there, yes, correct. So when I equal to 1, j again will start with 0. Now the condition will be 0 less than or equal to 1. And 1 less than or equal to 1 also the loop will run. So 2 times it will run. That is why in the second line, 2 values are getting printed. Okay. Now, once you are coming in the loop for the second time, again the print will be started with CH. CH is A only. I have not incremented the CH. Print plus plus. Print got incremented to B after printing A. Okay. But again, how the print is, do you want to see? Initially, the print is storing A. Then after printing the A in the first line, it got incremented. Now my print became B. Done. Second time when I'm going back to the loop, I equal to 1 it will be. When I is 1 na, again print is storing the ch value. Ch is a. So again print is becoming a once again. Now it will come down. When it is coming down, it will print what? A first. After printing the a, it will be incremented. So j equal to 0, it will print a, and then I will be print will be incremented. When print is getting incremented, then after printing a plus plus, so basically it will become b, next character. So second time when the loop is running, it will print b, a and b. Done. Next time after this, again I equal to 2. I equal to 2 is there, j will be starting with 0. So 0 less than or equal to 2, 1 less than or equal to 2, 2 less than or equal to 2. 3 times the condition will be true. Every time print is starting from A. So first time it will print A, then print plus plus, second time B, then print plus plus, third time C. Again, once the J loop is over, then you will come out and again print will be started with A. So every line print is starting with A and then it is incrementing inside the J loop. So if J loop is running 3 times now, it will keep on incrementing A to B, B to C, C to D like that. But once it will come outside the J loop, again the print has to start from A. So that was the mistake here. It has to be print plus plus instead of ch plus plus. Okay, I'm just adding him. Yeah, added. Is it fine? Is it clear? Are we understanding it? Is it fine? Okay. So yeah, just 1 second. So what I want is I will just change this part of the thing. And I will pass this function also. It's not a complete code. You will not be able to compile it. You don't have to write down your own logic. You have to just tell the error. They will ask in which line there is error. So you have to tell line number 4, line number 5, line number 6, whatever the line number will be given. In that line there is error. What is the error? Sometimes the option will be given like print plus plus, ch plus plus. Sometimes you have to correct the line and submit it. No options are there. Those kind of things are also there. Actually, this is called as automata section, error detection, modification, automata. So you'll be able to find out the question also in the internet. Yes. See it. The next one. Next one. Hmm. It is the next one. Do read the question and try to get it. If you want that I have to pass this to you now, so tell it to me. I'll just pass it. Yes, do read it. Function method remove element. See the See it. Zero-based indexing is allowed to access list element. Expected is 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It is my output is my program is returning 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 6, 6, 8. Question is not complete, is it so? Is it so? Question is not complete. Okay. Added him. If you read it, then here is the question. Read the question properly, that is must. Okay. So what is there? This one we are already done. Function method remove element, print the space separated integer that remains after removing the integer at the given list from the input list. So this is the thing we have to do. The function method remove element compile the code successfully but fails to pass the test cases because we are not doing it properly. This is the main question line. The function method remove element and print the space separated integer that are remain after removing the element. So understand it. So suppose list is 1 to 9. I want to remove 4. So after removing 4, all the remaining element has to be printed. So they have given this thing also. Like my code is printing 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 6, 6, 8. Although it has to print 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you can understand from output also where it can go wrong. 11, 30, 11, 23, 12, 34, 54, 32. Status is correct. See the code and tell what is happening because of this. I'll just increase the font size. So size is getting passed, index values are getting passed, and list is getting passed. Here is the function. Here, it is the function. Click it. And yeah, it is here. Now see the code and tell me where it is going wrong. It is very simple. Just you have to see it properly. Index value is nothing but it will be given to you. From which index you want to remove the element. Size of the array will be given to you and input list will be given to you. Input array will be given to you. Yes, see it and tell me. It is something where you have to put the mind. It's not similar to the pseudocodes. So that is also there. Hmm. Anyone? We are storing next element, but there an empty space should be stored at the element to be removed. Okay. Tell me the correction then. Okay. Let's do a small thing. As I can see the student leaving site can relate why it is happening. Because where we have to put the much brain, na, we stop doing it. That is the major reason. Hmm. Let's, I'm just posting the question in the chat box. Okay. Do complete it and bring me in the next class when we are meeting. So I'm just posting it complete. Bring it to me. It is very simple. Whatever you say, that's right. Here is the question. Okay. Do it and bring me whenever we are like. So bring it to me. Okay. Now, one question which you can easily do, there you have to put a bit of brain. Yes, it is here, guys. Question is very simple. Just do read it and we will try to complete it. It is simple. Here you don't have to put the much mind. Read it. That question I have posted in the group. There's a simple single change. There is a single line change and it will be done. So that's why I have kept it. You can try it out. If you are not able to do, I'll explain. This is very simple. You can try it out. See it. Everyone put up the mind because I can see very less responses are coming up. It can be either we are end of the session or it can be we are not interested. Both can be there. So that's why I had asked you whether you guys want it or not. If you want to switch back once again to pseudocode, we can do it. I just wanted to give you an idea like these kind of questions are also there. So we have to be prepared. Yeah, it's here. Do this question. After this, you can suggest me. If you have to leave it, we'll switch back to the pseudocode once again. I just don't want it to be a non-productive session. Yes, do read it. Sort array, modify the input list by sorting the array in the descending order. Okay, that's what you have to do. They have written a code and they are saying it is giving the wrong answer to us. What could be the reason? You have to tell. Huh. Here it is. We have to sort the array in the descending order. When we are trying to sort the array, we have written this code and this code is giving us the wrong answer. Why it is giving the wrong answer, you have to find out. Yes, see the question and tell me. Descending order sorting we have to do. Let's come back. Let's come back. Let me only explain. Before the loop. See, whenever this kind of thing is there now, don't forget to trace the code first. Let's take some example. For suppose I have 1, 2, 3. Descending order sorting means what? Output has to be 3 to 1, right? Let's trace it. So I will be given max is a variable, location, j and temp. Done. I loop is 0. Okay. I value is starting from 0. Okay, done. Then 0 is less than the length 3. Yes, it is lesser. Come down. Then max will be set to, initially I'm saying my maximum is array of I. Array of I is 0. So 1. I'm saying that maximum is 1. I'm saying the location. We have to trace the code also. I'm saying the location is I is 0. Okay. So location and max are nothing but maximum will give you the maximum value. Location will give you where the maximum value is present. That's fine. Now we are coming inside the J loop. Anyways, there will be unnecessary things also. The code can be done more easily. But you have to correct it and tell it to them that this line is the wrong. Only one single line most of the time will be wrong. Okay. Now j equal to I. So basically j is starting from 0. Then I'm saying j is less than 3. Yes. Then j plus plus. Okay. Come inside and try to check. If max is 1. If 1 is greater than array of j. Initially I'm checking for 0 index only. So 1 greater than 1 condition will be false. It's not greater. Right? Max is not greater than j. J is also 0. So condition false. J plus plus. J will be 1. When the j is 1, at that time see, max, in the max, I'm considering 1 is the greatest. Now, if 1 is greater than, this is the condition we have kept here. We have to sort in the descending order, that also they have said. Okay. Now I'm trying to check. 1 is greater than next array of 1. So if 1 is greater than array of 1, then we have to do what? I'll make my max as 2 and my location as 1. I'm saying the greatest element is present at location number 1. Okay. Now see the down part of the loop. That also you have to check properly. Okay. So that down part of the loop is doing what? Check it. Temp equal to array of I. As for now, my I is what? As for now, I is 0 only. Correct? I is 0 only. J, I am with this I equal to 0, I am comparing the J element. Once it is done, then once this part has been done, I will now we proceed. J loop is not done yet. Now we'll come down J plus plus. Now J plus plus, as for now, maximum is 2, index is 1. So max is 2, index is 1. Okay. Now we'll proceed next. J plus plus. J plus plus means next index. Next index value. So maximum is 2. Now you'll try to check 2 greater than array of J. No, it's not. Every time you have to keep on checking the same thing. So there also we were checking the same. 1 is greater than 2. No, 1 is not greater than 2. If 1 is not greater than 2, nothing will be changed. Similarly, so nothing is changed. 1 is there. Now next index 3. 1 is greater than 3. No, 1 is not greater than 3. So 1 only will remain as maximum. And if 1 is only remaining as maximum, then see that at the end what we are trying to do. Temp equal to array of I. Array of I is array 0. Actually, I is giving you I is giving you first index value, and location is giving you the value where the maximum value is present. Maximum index is present. As for now, it is saying my maximum is also 1. That is wrong. Maximum has to be set to 3. If I will remove it completely and I'll show you the code, see it. Initially, max will be set to 1, location will be set to 0. I'm correcting the code now. Okay. I'll come inside. J will be started with 0. Now, max has, whenever I found that whenever I found my maximum element is lesser than any array element, then this array of J is greatest. Correct? The logic itself is wrong. I'm saying that whenever maximum is greater than array of I, any array index, then I have to set the max as array of J. No, when maximum is smaller than any other element, then that array of J will be greater element. So that is the mistake here. I'll just trace it and you'll be able to understand. So J equal to 0. Now my max is 1. Max 1 will be lesser than array of 0. No, it is not. J plus plus. J value 1. Now I'll check. 1 is less than the array of J. Next index is 2. Na? So 1 is less than 2. Yes. So now, as for now, my max is 2. My location is 1. I'll proceed. Array index 2. When I am checking for the array index 2, then I'll be able to find it out that yes, max is 2. 2 is smaller than the new value of array J. Yes. So maximum will be 3 and index will be 2. So now it is correct. Maximum value is present at maximum value is 3, location is 2. Now you will be swapping it. What you will be swapping it? 1 and 3. So these two values you will swap, and once you will swap them, this logic is for swapping. So once you will swap them, so it will be done as 3, 1 and 2. If more number of elements are there, then we'll keep on repeating the task. So that is the logic here, and many of you were able to guess it. Yes. Yes. So many of you will be able to see it. Is it clear now? Are we understanding? So do you know one small thing? Whenever we are going for sorting kind of thing now, always most of the time, yes, I have admitted them in the meeting. So whenever sorting is there now, always see which type of sorting they are asking for, ascending order, descending order. If it is descending order, check the condition properly. And one more small thing for code correction now, they don't give much time first thing, modification. And second thing, they'll give very complicated, although the same decrementing order sorting can be done very easily. But still, they just to confuse it, they have given as a this zigzag, zigzag, zigzag. So we have to try to trace it properly. That's what is the concern. Try to make your tracing a bit faster so that it can be done properly. Is it done? Can I proceed for the next question? Simple. The question was just the logic. This part was the mistake. It has to be less than. Max has to be less than array of j. Then only my array of j will be greater, and I'll set it as maximum and index as location. Is it fine? Can we proceed now? Can we proceed? Okay. I can see the responses. Next time I won't take it. Code correction, because you guys are not interested in this IP. No issues. Let's just take few more if any good question or simple question is there which you can do. Yes. We can save this one. Huh. Or else no. I'll just do a small thing, that is I'll make it more proper and then only I'll bring it here. That is the better idea. I'll make it more proper and then only I will bring it. Meanwhile, let's solve some pseudocode, not waste the time in that. Okay, I'll make that file proper. Yes, I'm presenting the screen now. I thought it will be fine, but that's not. Okay. So here is our first question. Try to do it, please. Here's the question. XOR is there. And regarding XOR now, that day, Accenture, so many questions came actually. Do it. Try to give the answer. And do tell me, do we want the code correction or not? In that now, I have around 30 to 40 questions. I'll align them, and then you guys want it or not, that input also I want from all of you. As you say, that we will go. Okay, we'll go for code correction. Whatever code I have discussed, code correction I have discussed, were we able to understand them? Were we able to understand them? Okay, it's to all those who are here. Can I get more responses on that, please? Did we understood? We did not understood is also fine to me. I just need a genuine feedbacks. If you get it, it's fine. If you don't, that also has to be, that also I want to listen. Okay, that's fine. Do solve this question. Do solve this question. We will complete it. Yes, here is the question. XOR is very common these days now. Every company is giving the question regarding. You guys will keep on leaving and joining the session, then how will it? Yes. Do you solve it? Give me the answer. I hope you remember how the XOR is, right? I have to go back. Yes. I hope you guys remember how the XOR is. Hmm. Okay. So XOR is nothing but if 1 is there, both are same, then output will be 0. When it is 1 0, it will be 1. When it is 0 1, it will be 1. But when it is 1 1 or 0 0, it will be 0. So both are same, it will be 0. XOR, I'm telling you. Okay. Okay. 16 is the answer. Like some of you said, that's what I'm telling. We have to calculate it. Okay. Perfect. Let's proceed for it. Okay. We'll try to do. So A is 0. And if you guys remember, or this or this and XOR, all these are the bitwise operator. And whenever we are talking about bitwise operator, what you have to do, you have to convert the number in terms of the binary, because in the binary only bits are there. In the binary only bits are there. A equal to 0, that's okay. Now B equal to 7. So how we can write down the 7? That also you have to remember. So 0 triple 1. Correct? This is 7. Then C is also 7. So it will be 0 triple 1. Done. Now we will start calculating. C equal to B plus 3. It will become 10. 10 XOR B is what? 7. 10 XOR C. C is what? 7. So 10 XOR 7 you have to do. How we'll write down the 10? 1 0 1 0. How we'll write down the 7? 0 triple 1. And this result I have to store in C once again. Tell me guys, are you understanding it or not? Actually, the line number 3 now, if you will not calculate, then also you'll get the right answer. That is not necessary line. But still I have to tell you, so that's why. Okay, A is coming up. So if it is done, then we will go ahead. And if it is XOR, it will give you 1, then here different digit 1, then 0 and 1. What will be the value of C from here? Tell me what it is. This is 8, this is 4, this is 1. So it will be 13. As for now, C is 13. Correct? Now proceed for the next. So fourth line, C equal to A XOR 7. A XOR 7 means what? So 0, 0, 0, 0. And 7 is, here I'm doing A XOR 7. Okay. So 0 triple 1. It will give me the answer as 0 triple 1 only. So here it will be 7 plus A. A value is 0. C will be 7. Earlier C was 13. Now the C has been updated to here. Here C was 13. Now the C has been updated to 7. Once done, then B equal to 9 plus A. So now what is the value of A? 0. So B will be 9 only. Just check it here. A value is 0. B is 9. C is 7. 9 plus 7, it will be 16. That is your correct answer. That's what I said. This line number C, that you have to be able to identify. That was just to waste your time. It's of no use. So line number 4, 5, 6, we will be doing and we will be getting the answer. Option number A is correct. Yes. Option number A is correct, 16. Is it clear to all? Do you know how to convert in binaries? Someone has raised the hand. Any issues? Yeah, someone has raised the hand. So any issues? Okay. Can I proceed for the next question, please? Okay, perfect. If anything you are not understanding, you can tell it to me. Okay. Yeah. So let's go to the next one. You can put up your queries here if you are not understanding anything. Yes. The next one, let me remove the ink. So here's the next question. Font size. Hold on, managing it. Now you'll be able to read it. Actually, now these are the images. We have to bring it. Sometimes they get aligned properly, sometimes they don't get. These are the Capgeminis only. As for today, I have not taken any other company's question, only Capgemini. Yes. Do read it. Get me the answer. What will be the output of the following pseudocode? Substring returns a substring from index equal to index 1 to index equal to index 2. So they have given it also. Substring OK. See, they have written it here. If OK is there, comma 0, comma 2, then it will return O and K. So if you're not understanding the question, I can explain it. See, if you want to return one substring now, then what you have to do, suppose I'm writing the substring function, okay? And then I have written HELLO. And then I will write, for example, 2, comma 3. So do you know how it works? It returns the value from the second index until the third index. So that way it does. No, let's take it 4 actually. Yeah, this will be the right. So simply it will return you the value of the from 2 until that place, it will return you the value. So if I want to say it, you can read. They have given the example also here. So you can understand it. From 0, how many characters you want, you can take them. Okay. So here, what I'm trying to do is, firstly, string 1. A string 1 is OKAY. Okay. Then string 2 has to be converted in uppercase. Both I want to joint. Okay. Both I want to join. So when I want to join both of them, and at the end it is asking what. Both the strings we will join. And at the end, you have to check whether they are palindrome or not. So whether that string is palindrome or not. If it is palindrome, then it will print 1. If it is not a palindrome, it will print like 0. So substring, find out the, then we have to find out the substring, comma, uppercase. It will be converted into the uppercase. Okay. So when I'm converting OKYA in uppercase, so basically OKYA, this manner. Fine. This plus this. So both you want to join. So when you want to join, this is a small O, then this is a small K, then it is a small A. Someone is saying something. Substring K, it is a palindrome. So yes, right. That only. OKAY. Then after, when you are joining it, then it will be capital O, capital K, capital Y, capital A. Then what you have to do here? So when I'm saying 1 comma 2 na, you have to understand what does it mean. Fine. What is the meaning of it? So this is the first range from where you have to start, and always the indexing starts here. It is given always the indexing of any array starts from 0. This is the 0 index, first, second, third, fourth, like that, from 1. And when I write 1 comma 2 na, actually it means this last limit is always excluded. Suppose I'm writing 2 comma 4, I was writing it earlier, so it will give you second index value and third index value. Fourth index will not be included. Okay, so that's what we will do here. Now this is a complete string. Now from this, what I want as substring, I want 2 will not be included, and you have to start from first index, so only one character will come up, that is small k. And if I talk about individual character, yes, that is always a palindrome. So if it is a palindrome, it will return 1. This plus is nothing but joining of two string. So plus joins two string. Okay. And then substring you want to find out of. Then how can you find out the substring? When I write 1 comma 2, it will include. Yes. See it. See it once and tell me, are you understanding it or not? Any query over here? Tell me, are you getting it? Tell me, tell me. Did we get it? Are we understanding the question? Is this question clear or not? Is this question clear or not? Okay, perfect. So this is a substring function, that also you can remember. It is clear. I'll just go to the next one. We'll take one more and we'll end up for today. Okay? Yeah. Just do it, guys. Everyone. Just do this one. If anyone is having any issues in the previous, you can ask your query. That is just to confuse you. Otherwise, that is very simple. The previous one. Tell me the answer for it and we'll end up here. R value will be 12. P value will be 10 plus Q, 13. Then again R value will be 10 plus 5, 15 plus 12. So it will be 27. So as for now, what has been updated? P became, as for now, what we have? P is 13, R is 27. Yes, we are getting the answer to be 30. Okay, perfect. Now, if condition. If I'm running the if condition, in that case, how will it be happening? So, if condition we executed, one second. Huh. If condition we executed, then 9 greater than 3. It is asking, yes, 9 is greater than 3. If 9 is greater than 3, then in the P you have to store P XOR P. Now, I'll tell you one small thing, guys, for XOR. Okay? Whenever you do A XOR A, same numbers XOR with the same, always it will result to be 0. Whenever you do A XOR 0, it will always result to be A. You can remember it. How come? So suppose A is 13, na? So 4, this is 13 and 13. I'll do the XOR. Same number result 0, same number result 0, same number result 0, same number result 0. Same bits will result 0. So P will become what? 0. Now you will come, if condition done, P is 0, Q is 3, R is 27. So final answer will be 30. So these two rules you can remember. You will not be even wasting your time for this calculation. Simple addition you will be doing. Hope it is clear. We understood it. No issues are there with anyone? Yes. No issues are there with anyone? Any other inputs? Any other thing you want to say? Anything we have to change in the technical session or anything else? It is there now. You can tell it to me. So accordingly, we'll mode it. We'll not waste your time and it will not be like, just be patient. Don't leave the session till the time it's not safe to leave. Already we were 650, now we are 400. In the second half only. First half, we were there. Yes. Is everything fine? We understood everything, whatever we have discussed here? Okay. Do solve this one and we'll end it up. This will be the last question for the class. Yes, to complete it. Oh. Do complete it. Fine, guys. You can take a screenshot of it, complete it. We'll meet in the next session and we'll continue. Okay. Whatever doubts or query you are having, you are open to tell about it. I'll be seeing it for some time. Just tell it to me. I'll try to clear your doubts if any is there. If anything I have left out, you can tell me regarding. Did we understood everything from today's session? Did you understood?